Sarah, would you mind telling me how important your character is to sort of show Barry's human side and show that he's not just an...
Yeah, I feel like, Lucy has this grounding quality to their Barry and Lucy's relationship. And, I think she really brings in that he's in love with her. They have this wonderful romance throughout the film. But she also sort of keeps him grounded and demands the truth and to know what's happening. And, but she's in it. She's on the ride with him. And I kind of love that about them.
Fantastic. And Doug's kind of well known for writing very strong female roles into his films. Did you feel that with Lucy when you read the character and performed her?
Yeah, I was so excited to work with Doug Liman. I'm a huge fan of his anyway. And, he really does create these strong female characters. So when I read the script, whatever was on the page was amazing, but I knew because of Doug Liman and Tom Cruise and that they were going to somehow do something to make sure that this character was elevated. And, I had a sense of wanting to bring this like strong Southern mama aspect to her. And, that was like the perfect combo.
I'm sure you've talked about this a lot, so forgive me for asking again, but can you give me your recollections of working with Tom and tell me what a ultimate professional and all-round great guy he is?
I wasn't going to say that, no. No, working with Tom is, it's incredible. He is the ultimate motivator, and, he wants to uplift people, and he loves doing what he does. He loves making movies, and that comes across, and it does when you're shooting it or when you're watching a film. When you see him on screen, you know that he loves what he's doing. So being his, partner opposite him, most of my scenes were just with him, and he really lifted me up and made me feel like, everything that I had to contribute really mattered and had value, and that there's no better space to work in than opposite somebody who really, truly believes that and gives you that,
Obviously, a film and a performance is a complete thing, but did you have any particular favourite moments to shoot? I really enjoyed your arrival in Mina, and when you kick off a little bit in the house, that was a great scene.
I really loved the idea of, there's like a lot of flashy moments in the movie to be able to shoot, but I was so excited to just do a scene opposite Tom and really work on, if it was like this relationship scene where we're kind of fighting or we're, I loved being the force that was kind of pushing or driving something with him. And he was so great at allowing me to do that. So just shooting that scene that you're talking about, where we arrive in Mina and, I'm walking outside with the kid on my hip and sort of looking at the situation and taking everything in, and then you can tell her wheels are turning, right? She's like trying to figure out what it is that's happening and also what she's going to say to him. I loved those moments.
I know this puts you on the spot, I'm sorry to do it, but off-camera moments working with that great crew, were there any particularly fond memories? What comes to mind when you look back at that shoot?
So Doug and Tom and Gary, the writer, they all lived in the same house. And they lived there the whole time we were shooting. Like, Tom was on the top floor, Gary was in the middle floor, and Doug was on the bottom floor. So we spent a lot of time at that house doing writing sessions and, doing rehearsals and working on stuff there. And it was great because I felt like they were like three boys in a frat house living together, and just seeing them interact and sort of get on that way it was hilarious.
Fantastic. And researching a role like this and perhaps your own background, how did your own background help inform this character?
I'm from Kentucky originally, so when I read the character of Lucy, I felt like I knew what she ate for breakfast. Like, I knew what perfume she put on or, where she went shopping. It just made sense to me. And so I felt like I could live and breathe her from the moment that, I was working on my very first set of sides for the audition. And that was really exciting to be able to put my own experiences into this character.